Hey guys, my name is Oscar. I'm here to show you one of the options into metal detecting if you're trying to do it for the first time. I know when I started, I wanted the best metal detector I could, but they're so expensive that it's hard finding a good, cheap option. But there are options, and I wanted to show you one. My first metal detector was like a Lone Star Pro, about 150 at a Big Five store. But even that one had some features that were missing that I really wanted, like a volume control. It sounds stupid, but it really did make a big difference for me. Even though I still love it, but it would have been nice to have. So one of the alternatives is, believe it or not, Harbor Freight has a 9-function metal detector, which runs about 50 bucks. It's a really good deal. So I'm going to show you some of the things that it can do and show you the metal detector. And hopefully, if you're trying to get into metal detecting and don't want to spend a lot of money, maybe it'll convince you to try it out. Because I've used it, my wife has used it, and when it comes down to it, all you need is a metal detector to tell you that there's something underground. We never know what it is. Even the fanciest machine is going to tell you that there's something there, tell you what it can be, but it's not always accurate. So when it comes down to it, you just need a signal and dig it. Alright guys, so this is the metal detector I was talking about. As you can see, it has an armrest, which really comes in handy. It's a little bit more expensive because of that, but hey, $50 is still cheap, and the armrest really helps. And it's also an old style kind of metal detector. Kind of looks like a Geiger counter with a stick, but it does the job. It's got a pretty nice sized handle. This is the computer part of it. Like I said, it kind of looks like a Geiger counter, but hey, it's pretty cool. This is the box that it comes in. Pretty cool size box, not too big, not too small, but easy to put together. And let me show you some of the features it has right here. Like I said, this is the item number 62307 metal detector with armrest. It says easily find coins, relics, jewelry, gold, and silver. So pretty much any kind of metal, and you're set. Comes with a separate audio signals for different metals, which is really useful. You could tell the silver from the iron, and hopefully even the gold. We're gonna test it out. It is lightweight and easy to use. Works even under shallow water. You got to be careful with that because even though it says works even under shallow water, we're talking about not this part right here, not the computer. They're talking about the actual coil over here at the end. And it doesn't really say that, but if you look at the picture, it'll show you the man. Let me see, get it out of the shadow. It'll show the man at the beach with the coil in the water. But like I said, he's not gonna put his metal detector, the computer, under the water because that'll mess it up. Okay. So this is what we have. We have a sensitivity adjuster, metal discriminator, all metal indicator, tone adjuster, volume control, which I really like, target locator, which is actually like a pinpointer, so that's pretty cool too, a low battery indicator, auto ground balance, and a mode selector. And all of that is going to be on your computer up here. So let me try to get a close-up. So there you see the volume knob, sensitivity on the left. On the right is the disc and tone. And over here in the bottom is the mode selector for discrimination, all metal, and for your tones. This up here is the pinpointer, that little red knob or button. When you press it, you can pretty much pinpoint in the middle over here of the hole, and it'll tell you exactly where it is, so you can dig more precise. That way you don't need a pinpointer, but like I said, you're probably gonna still need a handheld pinpointer for this. How low can you go? Let's find out. Alright, this is what we're going to be testing today. So we're going to check out $1, a 50-cent piece, regular Clad quarter, Clad nickel, a buffalo nickel, regular Clad dime, regular penny. This right here is a silver quarter that I dug up. The mercury dime, a larger silver ring, a small silver ring, and a small gold band. And like I said, we're gonna see on here on the scale just how deep it'll detect. So let's find out. Alright, here we go. I got, just to let you know, everything is set to the middle, even the volume, the sensitivity, and everything. So this is just to keep it simple. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with $1. See where it brings up as. And now at 5, 6, it kind of dies off. So 5 inches. 5 inches for the 50-cent piece. On to the next one. Next is the Kennedy half. Let's check that out. The 6 inches, we're kind of losing it. We're going to go with 5.5. So that's pretty good. So 5.5 for the Kennedy half. Next one, regular Clad quarter. Let's see how that does. Kind of struggles at 6 or doesn't read it. 6.5 makes a noise. At 5, still catching it. So regular Clad quarter, 5 inches. On to the next one. Indian nickel or buffalo nickel, any way you want to call it. Let's try it out. 4 inches, 5 inches, can't hear it. 4 inches, nice and clear. So buffalo nickel, 4 inches. Next, it's a regular Clad nickel. Let's check that out. 4 inches. 5, it disappears also. So 4 inches for a Clad nickel. On to the next one. Okay, Clad 10-cent piece. This one disappears at 5 inches. 4 inches, we're still getting a good signal. So, regular dime, 10-cent piece, 4 inches. Next, regular Clad Lincoln penny. And let's see how it does. 3 inches, 4, 5 inches, it disappears. Barely making a sound. 5.5, I'm sorry, 4.5. And 4, nice and clear. So, 4 inches for the regular penny Clad. On to the next one. Next, the Mercury dime. One of my favorites that I want to find, but I haven't found one yet. But let's see how it does. 2, 3, 4, 5, it disappears. 4.5, barely. 4 inches. 4 inches. Like I said, Mercury dime, 4 inches. This one I dug up. It's a silver quarter. Let me see if I can see the year on it. 1961 silver quarter. Let's see how that does. 4 inches. 4.5. 5. Starting to struggle a little bit. 6. Nothing there. So 5 inches. Like I said, silver quarter, 5 inches. Now for the big silver ring. This one I dug it up also. Let's see how that does. 3, 4, 5, 6. Disappears. 5 inches on the silver ring. Now I dug this one up also. It's a very small kid's silver ring with a stone. Let's see how that does. 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches is gone. So back to 4 inches. 4 inches. Small silver ring. This is a, I believe it's a 14 karat small gold band. And let's see where it registers. 2 inches. 3. 4 is kind of having a hard time. 4.5. So from 3 to 3.5, but to be safe, we'll go 3 inches deep. There you go, guys, the 9-function metal detector from Harbor Freight. Sorry for the wind right now, but I can't control the wind, so hopefully you can hear it okay. But you know, pretty much, let's see, it was going from 4 to 5 inches. Half the sensitivity is at what I had it at, so that's not too bad, especially for a starter metal detector. If you crank up the sensitivity, it should be able to give you at least, hopefully, 1 or 2 more inches. So that's not too bad. Usually I find everything at the 3, 4, 5 inch mark anyway. So I really recommend this metal detector. It's not the best in the world, but it's definitely not the worst in the world. So give it a shot. If you like the video, make sure to press like. You know, feel free to share my videos, and please, please, please subscribe and help me out. The more subscribers I need, the more happy I'll become. So make sure to press subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a good time.